Hi, this is Lana Flood. I'm doing presentation board post 5 soft skills for the handbook. All right, so what are soft skills? The term soft skills is somewhat ambiguous. I have encountered this term in my professional life and was curious to learn more about it for this project. Previously, I've worked at an ad agency for the last 7 to 10 years before studying at OSU Cascades. I was surrounded by a lot of technical ability and talent, but some of the most inspiring colleagues were the ones who could push through difficult situations with ease. There wasn't really a word for it when I would notice it, but it was something that really stood out to me. So typically, leadership roles, my boss, they could navigate complex agency politics or be able to work with a difficult client no one wanted to work with. And the leaders I saw in my professional world were what I now know masters of soft skills. So much of my work experience is based on deadlines, budgets, and client expectations. When I would see a leader, a good leader, often my boss or my boss's boss, you would see these people shine with their relationship skills, with their emotional resilience, their patience, and their positive outlook. Among the detailed analysis of soft skills, I'm kind of pivoting into the handbook and the soft skills that I'm going to be using for the handbook. Um, so I based it off of the published work Soft Skills for the 21st Century, Defining a Framework for Navigating Human-Centered Development in an AI-Driven World. So the published works include extensive academic literature and non-academic sources on soft skills. What I noticed particularly was what is termed the Delphi research, which is a research technique used to gather information and achieve consensus among a group of experts on a specific topic. The Delphi research method was used in this scenario to conceptualize and categorize soft skills, determining which specific soft skills are most important in the 21st century. What I've learned is that individuals who possess successful soft skills can, broadly navigate complex work environments with ease and interact with others effectively. Even more so, soft skills play a crucial role in enhancing technical abilities while fostering collaboration, productivity, and positive relationships within the workplace. So, the Delphi research and the Delphi experts list 30 of the most essential soft skills for the 21st century. And there's a bunch of them. I'm going to probably focus on about 5. So, a positive attitude toward challenges and problems, adaptability, becoming gritty, collaboration, communication, and coping with uncertainty. I also wanted to just briefly, chat about what is the difference between soft skills and hard skills. I don't know, but if you're like me, I've heard of hard skills before. So the difference is hard skills pertain to learned abilities, often through education or training, whereas soft skills pertain to interpersonal and personal attributes that influence how someone works with others. So hard skills are more job specific, whereas soft skills are more transferable and relate to an individual's overall work style, temperament, and interaction. So I thought that the best use of the table would be to put this somewhat obscure soft skill into action or into a work environment. And so I created a table with the soft skill. I put it into a scenario, context, challenge, the soft skill in action, and then the outcome. So let's do the first one, which is an adaptability soft skill. So the scenario is a client threatens to end a contract. The context is Margaret is a marketing director at an ad agency and is leading a client call with 5 of her associates and her boss. The client is unhappy with the work and threatens to end their contract and work with another agency. The challenge, the team panics. Her boss doesn't know what to say because he's really just on the call to kind of listen in and show face. Margaret is really the one who knows the most about the project. Some of the team members look visibly anxious and don't know what to say. There's an awkward silence, and no one from the agency is speaking up. So, the soft skill in action is instead of giving into the negativity, Margaret chose calmness and confidence and responds, I completely understand your frustration and will do everything to fix the situation at hand. Our agency knows the intricacies of your company like the back of your hand, and I know our amazing team will come back with a positive solution. The outcome, Margaret was able to adapt to the tense client situation in the moment. Instead of hesitating, Margaret took the initiative to find a solution and push through a disappointed client. This shows resiliency to her team and confidence in her ability to perform better to her client. So, yep, these are, I'm just going to continue to go through a few of their soft skills, put them in action, and yeah, hope this will be helpful for the overall handbook. Thanks.